Hello there. In this video I'm going to show you some quick tips in order for you to get a better knowledge of the game. So we're gonna start from team, inventory, friend, shop, codex and combiner. We're gonna skip tourney for later. And let's go. In the team menu you can adjust your league, tournament league, or your adventure slash raid team. What is that? So you have here two options. One is to form a team with specific champions and specific formation with specific gear to fight for you in league slash tournament. So let's check that out. What is league slash tournament? Here you can check there's a tab, a menu that says league. Let's check that out. League here is a way of PvPing. There are certain types of ranks. Currently, I'm gold rank because I'm playing like only for 4 days, and I'm fighting to get platinum rank. Once I get these games done, I'm certainly going to be able to go to platinum league. So there is that. The team that I form in this particular table, league tournament team, is going to fight for me in those tournaments. So in that way I don't have to worry about if I'm using PvP or PvE teams, because I have that control. In the other way, I have control of forming a PvE team. Okay, so in this adventure slash raid team, I'm going to form a team that is going to fulfill my needs for PvE content. So let's explain that. Raid content and adventure content are the PvE related content. So let's start from adventure. This adventure mode has a lot of chapters here, 1 to 6 chapters that you go through in order to complete the game and in order to get some achievements. If I select, for example, let's say this one, randomly selected, I say complete 5, let's say battle settings. Here, as you can see, there is a team. This team here is only the team that you selected, that you rearranged in the adventure slash raid team menu. So let's check that out. Team, there is that adventure slash raid team with this formation, with these selected champions. So imagine if I wanted a different strategy, I could go and select them here. But there's a problem. If I want to have 2 frontliners and 3 backliners, I would certainly want my tank to be on front line. So how do I arrange that? It's simple. You just go to the menu, team menu, check your adventure slash raid team and see that there are 2 guys here that are further from these backliners. So that means that these 2 are going to be the frontliners, and what I want to have as a frontliner is my tank and my fighter. Maybe I want my Rasputina, my mage, in the front line. So I can play with that, and it's going to be pre-arranged. There is that. Imagine that my league team here is really working really great, and I want to copy that with the exact champions, with exact equipment to my adventure raid team. All I wanted to do was to copy league team. There you go. I copied one to the other. So I can always arrange that in order to fit my needs. Let's go further in the quick tips. In the inventory, all I have to say here is, here you can select all the gear and see all the slots you have. You can control that, pretty cool. And With these categories here, you can check your weapon materials and weapon items, your helmets, armor, boots, accessory, but what people tend not to know is that you have a consumable item here. Here, it's all your consumables that you have, the XP books, materials that you need to enhance items, the scrolls you have to enhance your skills, and the relics. This way you know exactly how many relics, scrolls, so on and so forth that you have and that you need to farm. These items do not show on all gear. Another tip that I have for you is that you can sell multiple items. Let's imagine you have 16 items in place to sell. I want to sell these 3 plates, these 3 boots, and these 3 other items. I could go there, select, and simply sell them. I will acquire this amount of stones and this amount of gold. For me, it is not worth to lose this, so I will just not do that. But you could do so. There's that. Another tip on friends base is that you want to have a full list of friends, because you really need to send all those hearts to your friends, because you're gonna get benefit from it. You're gonna get energy, and energy makes you able to farm more content. So always have 30 friends, and also try to have a full of active friends so they do the same. If they send you hearts, you're gonna get hearts, they are gonna get their energy, and you can go to the shop, go to normal gear and buy some normal gear, stacks of 11 or a unitary stack. So there is that. You can buy one. Let's see, for example, I will buy one and you get a random equipment. I got this. This is worthless, but let's move forward. Another tip here is that when you try to make friends and go to suggested and search friends, these friends here that are suggested are near your rank. If you see here, it's 47, 51, 50, so on and so forth, and if you check my rank, I'm 50. But if, for example, if you are rank 1 or 10, you are gonna get friends suggested that are near your current rank. So there is that. Now, here are the pending friend requests that I sent. Here are pending friend requests that people send me. You can also battle with people to see how much strong you are compared to your friends, but I rarely use that, to be honest. Here on the table shop, it's pretty front forward. You have loyalty products, heroes, bluestones, so on and so forth. Let's make this another video for you. Here is Codex. Codex, you can see exactly what are the gear you can get as legendary, loyalty, rare, and normal gear that you can have, that you own, and that you previously owned. There is that. You can manage that, see their stats, for example, and see what you are looking at. You can go from tanks to support gear. In hero, you have all the heroes available once you owned and not owned as category arranged. Here is tactical cards. You can see all your tactical cards from League mode only to Adventure mode only. Adventure mode is blue and is always on the right side of the card, and League mode is red and is always on the left side of the card. So there is that. You can also check yellow cards that are also only League modes. In Codex, it's all we have to talk. Let's go to Combiner. In this Combiner, you can combine gear or consumable items. Let's start with consumable items. With this, you can gather much faster the items that you need for mid late game. Let's imagine that in order to you to upgrade that item, you need a certain amount of uncommon fire jewel. So what you have to do is go farm a common fire crystals, get 10 of them, and try and craft. Sorry, because that's 100% certain that you will get the uncommon fire jewel. Imagine that you need rare jewel, you will need to farm rare fire crystal, so on and so forth. For enhanced material, you have the same system. Once you get a certain amount of a certain level of enhanced material, you can get them to a higher level. And for this one, I'm telling you, you will want always to get them to a higher level, because every single one of them costs the same gold to upgrade. So if you have 10 of these weapon platinums, you're gonna get and spend the same amount of gold if you had 10 enhanced material gold. I'm gonna tell you, show you an example. Imagine I have this character here, don't mind the gear, man. I will have boots because I know for sure that I have enhanced materials for boots. I have diamond ones, I have platinum ones, gold, bronze and silver. Let's check. The bronze ones cost you 1,000 to level up. Silver one costs you 1,000 gold to level up. And a gold ones cost you 1,000. Do you want to know how much costs the boots? Platinum? They cost 1,000. So, in order to get all these levels up from 0 to 6, all I needed was 1,000 gold and one piece of this category. But if I want to get to level 6 enhancement level, I will need a lot of these ones. Maybe even like 2 more tries of these ones. So there's that. The gold that you are going to spend is really much higher. You need to look at these ones, okay? You need to save your gold because you're gonna need a lot of gold in mid late game. So there's that pro tip that you should follow. If not, it's at your own risk, but I recommend you to follow that because they give you the same XP for little less gold. In combine menu, we saw combined consumables. Let's see combined gear. In combined gear, you have here an opportunity to get a certain amount of gear. In this week, we have Holy Archangel set. In the next year, like in the next 3 days, they are going to change this to a different kind of set. The thing here is that you can select an item here, see your chance to get one of these items. With this item here, I have below 1% chance to get them, so I will not get them. So in normal gear, you won't have the chance to get a random class from a specific type. Imagine that I'm looking for a weapon. I could just deselect these ones, select an item and go combine. It will get me, with this kind of chance, it will get me a 6-star, a random class 6-star gear from a specific category, from a specific weapon. Okay, so when you have one item, if you select various types of gear, your chances are gonna get higher. For example, if I select only one here, I get below 1% chance. But if I select 4 or more items, I get higher chance. So play with those numbers. Sorry, I'm gonna get a sip of water. So play with those chances and try to get the best of that. I really advise you not to get the 6-star gear with good items here. I would advise you to get these ones here, or start with 4-star and go up to 6-star, upgrading by yourself. I will really recommend this because it's real beneficial. The loyalty does not show anything, but in future events they will. And legendary ones, if you go from event, you really need really good items in order to get these ones, so it's gonna be hard on you. But like I said, I really recommend these ones. Do not go for the event type ones because it's gonna get really tough on you. So just select 4-star, any kind of gear, and then once you get this gear, you upgrade them with enhanced materials and upgraded materials, and eventually you will get to 6-star gear. That's the best way to do it. The video is taking long, and I guess I covered these essential items here. So in the next video I'm gonna cover a lot of the other stuff that you can do in this game. See you in next video. Bye.